This is New Delhi, capital of India, and also it is the world's most polluted city. In Delhi, 3 in 4 families face pollution related health problems. Not only that, the air quality index of Delhi neared 500 during November 2024, which comes under very poor category. 39 of world's 100 most polluted cities are from India. Also in 2024, the PM 2.0 level were so high in India. Breathing this air equals smoking 800 cigarettes per day. In cities like Delhi, Noida and Ghaziabad, the air pollution was even worse. Breathing that air equals 1400 cigarettes without even lighting a one. Every breath we take is poisoned. If we don't act now, there will be no one left to breathe. So this is the national emergency, and in this video we are going to talk about the air pollution, a silent killer. Bryan Johnson is a tech entrepreneur and he is known for spending millions in reversing his biological age. A few weeks ago, he visited India to record a podcast, but he left the podcast in the midway because of the poor air quality in the room. After this incident, he posted a video on his channel talking about the air pollution in India, in which he says,
India is the third worst country in the entire world for air quality. When I arrived, I was absolutely stunned. It's almost like fog, but it's air pollution. Nobody's wearing a mask. Nobody pays attention. In fact, there are people outside running, they're exercising in this air pollution. And even after 3 days, my body was covered in like red hives. My eyes were so red I could barely see. It had such an intense effect on my body.
Also, in his YouTube channel, he said that the life expectancy of human beings reduced by 3.57 years, while the cancer only reduces 3 years. On the day of podcast, the AQI was 130 and PM 2.0 was 75, which equals to smoking of 3.4 cigarettes. If you don't know about AQI and PM 2.5, let me explain. AQI means air quality index, which is used to measure the clean air. The AQI scale ranges from 0 to 500. So this is the image of AQI scale. From 0 to 50 it is considered as good. From 51 to 100 it is satisfactory. From 101 to 200 it is moderate. From 201 to 300 it's poor. From 301 to 400 it's very poor. From 401 to 500 it's severe. Last year on November 2024, the Delhi's lowest AQI was 303 and the highest was 494, which is severe, and it equals to smoking of 27 cigarettes. This AQI was mainly measured by considering 6 pollutants. They are PM 2.5, PM 10, ozone, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide and carbon monoxide. The major pollutant here is PM 2.5, which is known as particulate matter 2.5. 2.5 is its size. It is measured in terms of microns. So particles less than the size of 2.5 microns is known as particulate matter 2.5. It is 30 times thinner than the human air. Because of its smaller size, it can go deep into our lungs and cause problems. Also in 2024, it was 104 microgram per meter cube, which is 2.5 times higher than the safety limit. Just imagine, on the day of podcast, the air quality index was 130 and the PM 2.5 was 75 microgram per meter cube. For that kind of pollution, his body got rashes and also other problems. That too, he was in India only for 3 days and started to notice these kind of problems. Just think about the people who are living there and breathing this air every second. Air pollution can cause lung cancer, respiratory problems, heart diseases and other major health issues that is being shown on the screen. And this is a slow poison. This not only affect our generation, it will be surely affecting the future generations too.
इसका नाम हुमायरा है। जिसे खांसी जुकाम हुआ था, बहुत सही, मतलब ये सांस लेना उससे दिक्कत हो गई थी इसकी। बच्चे के जो अंदर के लंग्स होते हैं उनमें असर पड़ता है, इनकी सांस लेने में दिक्कत होती है। वो जो गंदी चीज़ें होती हैं, कीटाणु वगैरह, वो इनके शरीर में जमते हैं।
कि दिल्ली का पोल्यूशन में बहुत ही ज़्यादा बेकार है। अदर स्टेट के अकॉर्डिंग देखा जाए तो हम लोग थोड़े बड़े हैं, ज़्यादा बैक्टीरिया पे इफेक्ट नहीं डाल पाता है, लेकिन जो छोटे बच्चे होते हैं, जैसे मेरी बच्ची 4 महीने की है, तो इनकी जो इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम जो होता है बहुत कम होता है, तो वो सीधा मतलब दिक्कत हो जाता है, फिर ये है।
According to the Center of Science in Environment, more than half of the pollution come from the area surrounding the Delhi. 1/6 come from the biomass or crop burning. Also within Delhi, there are many sources of pollution, including waste burning, industrial activity, power generation, construction and road dust, and the biggest contributor, vehicular emission. Approximately 1,800 cars are being added in Delhi roads every day. Not only that, Delhi is the number one city which is highly polluted and it is very highly populated. More people means more vehicles. These vehicles spread more dust and exhaust to the air. As Delhi grows, there are more construction takes place which produces dust particles and more industries which contaminate the environment. All this makes AQI to increase and makes the Delhi air quality very poor. But only during October and November this AQI rise. It is like a pattern every year. During October and November month, the thick fog is formed in Delhi. Also during these months, air pollution levels rise 50 times than the safety limit. The smog is so bad and it can be seen from the space, and this is not coming from Delhi. It is coming from Punjab and Haryana. Farmers in these states grow rice. This requires large amount of water. During 2000s, farming took off and farmers started to use more water. Actually, they were using 3,000 to 5,000 liters of water to grow 1 kg of rice. So this decreases the groundwater levels and causes scarcity in their states. To manage this water scarcity, government has passed an act in 2009 which bans the sowing of rice before mid-June. Before the act was passed in 2009, farmers used to sow the rice in month of May and harvest it in September. But now they were sowing the rice in mid-June and they will be harvesting it in the month of October or November. The reason why government said to sow the rice in the month of June is because that is a monsoon season. These states will receive monsoon rainfall during that time. So instead of using the groundwater, they can use rainwater to harvest rice. So government thought that this will reduce the usage of groundwater and prevent Punjab from water scarcity. And farmers will be sowing wheat during the month of November or December. So since the harvest of rice is happening during the month of October and November, they will be having very less time to clear their field. Earlier they had more time, but now they will be having only 2 to 3 weeks to clean their field. Manual cleaning will be taking more amount of time to clean the field. To make it quick, they choose to burn their leftover rice stubble. This massive cloud of smoke travels straight to the Delhi. There are two reasons why air goes to Delhi. One is Himalayas. It acts like a barrier and it directs the smoke towards Delhi. And another one is temperature inversion. Normally when air rises, the temperature of it decreases. But during winter, it is a different case. Air near the ground becomes colder than the air above it. This cold air traps the pollutants near to the ground and causes smoke. This is temperature inversion. Why this happens is because during winter, ground loses heat very quickly after sunset. Air near the surface cools down rapidly while the air above it remains warmer. This cold air traps the pollutants close to the surface. When the crop burning smoke arrives Delhi, it will be mixing with the already existing pollution, and also it will be forming a thick smog which is very dangerous. So what can we do to control this air pollution? Here is a solution. In 2005, Beijing in China faced a severe air pollution. About 2.6 million people were died because of air pollution. Not only that, because of this condition, it was known as smog capital of the world. But after decades, Beijing managed to improve their air quality. Actually, during 2005, China were undergoing rapid urbanization and economic growth. Also, they were using fossil fuels and emission from heavy industries added fuel to the air pollution problems during that time. 2008 Olympics was eye-opening for China as there were a number of debates regarding health and performance of athletes due to the air pollution. Then this helped them to address air pollution, which pushes them to adopt international environmental management measures and raised awareness among the people. They encouraged natural gas instead of coal, closed major polluting industries, restricted the use of vehicles in the city. Also, they controlled heavy dust producing construction sites and controlled 60,000 coal boilers to control emission. And not only that, they converted 4,000 buses to natural gas. Also in 2013, Beijing announced 5-year action plan, which is known as Clean Air Action Plan. As per the United Nations Environment Program, Beijing has made great strides in curbing vehicle emissions and pushing electric mobility. This improved air quality for 21 million citizens. And now China is leader of electric buses. About 99% of electric buses are running in China. Also, government gave subsidies to the farmers to not to do crop burning. And these efforts killed the air quality by its roots and enhanced efficiency. Not only that, this helped them to improve their air quality by 35%. Now, even though it is 6 times higher than the WHO guidelines, particle pollution in China capital has fallen by 60% in 10 years. So, if China can do it, why can't New Delhi? Do you think that India could come out from this toxic situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.